Hey guys and girls, are you ready to kick Lex Luthor's ass? Of course you are. Else you wouldn't be watching this. Alright, let's continue the story. Injustice, Gods Among Us. On the Wii U. Now somebody already asked me, why did you get it on the Wii U? Well, it's because I got it for free. By trading a golf game and an NHL game. I believe, well, two old sport games of a long time ago. Which I really never played, so it was a pretty good deal actually. And he had a Wii U, and he wanted some Xbox 360 games. I had some Xbox 360 games. So I thought, why the hell not?
Time to teach you humility.
Now eventually I would have gotten it myself, probably on the PlayStation 4, because I do like the controller better. The problem that I still have with the Wii U is the Y, X, B and A. They're all mixed up, man. They're different than the Xbox controller, so I keep messing up buttons. No matter how many times I play on a Wii U, or a Wii for that matter, it's always messing me up. But still. Last time we talked about old school Batman, no the NOS stuff, and we talked about Robin, Burt Ward. No, not everybody likes that show at all, because it's so light and witty and there's a lot of comedy in it. But still, man, if you look back to it now, I think you can actually appreciate it more. Back in the day, you're like, that's not the Batman I know from the comic books. But if you watch it now, it's like, oh, that's actually kind of funny, that's kind of clever. And there's sort of remarks, you know, in the game, they're like, well, based upon things that Adam West said. I mean, if you play other Batman games, or even if you read some of the comic books, they're like little word puns, and you think like, that's something Adam West could have said. Ooh, doing a super move now in the game. Talking so much Batman. I almost forget to appreciate this awesome game.
Try this on, genius. Superman, report.
It's done. The others are mopping up. I'm taking Doomsday into deep space.
Make sure it's very deep space.
What's that?
It's the none of your damn business alarm.
Radiological, Metropolis.
I can see the headlines. Justice League fails. Clown kills millions.
You gave him a nuke?
Most of the League dies, and Superman's beloved city is vaporized. I console the masses by offering to rebuild it in my own image of... He was done.
This is Batman. Code Red. Everyone to these coordinates, now!
Baldy said remember to... Ah, there we are.
Mr. J, it works! Oh! Uh-oh.
Back to the van, Harley. Bats and I need to talk.
But, oh.
Go! No one likes a third wheel. Batman! My coup de coeur. My pomme de frite. I knew that ape Deathstroke couldn't kill you.
Too bad for you.
Why so jumpy? I merely took it off standby. It's this button you've got to worry about.
There they are. Keep him talking, Bruce.
Don't wait for us, Barry. Go!
You push that button and 8 million die.
8 million and 2, darling. I was going to enjoy the fireworks from a safe distance. But now that you're here, what say we have one last dance? What the hell's the matter with this thing? This is somehow your fault.
Metropolis, and yet...
Maybe I was too sentimental before. I'll be fine without you.
Ooh, the greatest DC villain of all. Joker. Awesome. It sort of fits our storyline, because what we're talking about was, you know, Adam West Batman, but after that, the next one was the Tim Burton Batman. It was in 1989, I believe, but I might be off by a year. But it had Michael Keaton as Batman. You're thinking, what? Michael Keaton? Short little guy? Yeah, he was Batman. Bruce Wayne Batman, and he actually did a pretty good job, man. The Tim Burton Batman was a lot darker because, you know, the Frank Miller stuff came out and he's like, we're not gonna do no funny Batman. It's time to go dark. And they did, and it had Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Now, everybody knows Heath Ledger as the Joker. He was awesome and he was sick and psycho, but man, Jack Nicholson, he did a great job as the Joker. I mean, he's not the Joker that you know from the animated series or the games. No, not the high squeaky voice and the deepness in his voice whenever he talks and stuff like that. But he made a Jack Nicholson Joker out of it, man. And it was pretty damn sweet. Remember when I was a kid, I was freaked out by that scene when the Joker shook that gangster's hand with that buzzer on it, but then, you know, electrocuted the guy until he fried and you actually saw the burning skeleton come out. It was like, what the hell? It scared the shit out of me, man, but it was a pretty good movie.
Now stay down. And keep quiet.
I said hands up, bad freak. Do it on your dig.
Now that's funny.
Amateurs. Next time, wipe your drive. You're not insurgents? Just some punks. Like that Joker Klijn idiot we almost had. Still can't believe we freaking lost Batman. Yeah, let's hope the big boss doesn't find out.
I'm in a nightmare.
Gotham, sort
Ooh,
of.
the new chapter, Green Lantern.
So, temporal displacement? Alternate Earth?
Could be either. We may have jumped to a different dimension. Or events in our own timeline have changed, and we're in a new, altered present.
We need to determine which. Soon. If Joker's bomb detonated, we have to get back.
The Watchtower should have picked up any anomalies, right?
The Watchtower might not exist. I can't make contact.
Well, we need to find out. Once my ring is charged, I can get us there.
The Atlantis Archives. If this is an altered timeline, we might find a record of the triggering event there.
Assuming there's an Atlantis.
It's worth investigating. Let's you and I check things out here.
Ring, where's the nearest power battery?
The Ferris Aircraft Facility in Coast City.
Well, at least that hasn't changed. Stay low. I'll be back ASAP. Where did you say the battery was?
Carol Ferris's office, left at the next hallway, third door on the right.
It's the fourth door.
Pretty tough, aren't you? I'm not afraid of you, children.
Yes, you are. I can feel
Cyborg?
This is your final chance to accept the High Counselor's amnesty, Deathstroke.
Get re-educated in your boot camp? Become a puppet? Like you?
The boss is being generous. I wouldn't be. Most of the Titans died in Metropolis 5 years ago.
I had nothing to do with that.
Doesn't matter. You're still on the wrong side of the law.
Tell this to your boss.
This how things work here?
So you're green again?
Something's not right. He's Hal Jordan, yet...
Stand down. You're done here.
Definitely not ours.
You feel his pain? Not yet.
After we're done with Deathstroke, how about the three of us go talk to the High Council?
Enough! Whoever you are, you're under arrest.
Oh, looks like we're fighting Raven first. Oh, we were talking about the Tim Burton Batman movie, and although it was a lot darker and more serious than the Adam West stuff, if you watch it now, it really doesn't hold up that well. I mean, even in the opening scene. Although the opening scene is kind of a mindfuck, because you see this little kid with his parents coming out of the movies, and you're like, oh, this must be the backstory of Bruce Wayne. And then walking in an alley, and like, oh shit, the Waynes are gonna die now. But then a criminal attacks, and then whoop, Batman shows up. You're like, what the hell? It was like his origin story, but you know, it's a little mindfuck, a little Tim Burton-ish style. But even in the opening scene, man, you see a really weird sort of animated Batman on the rooftop, and the city of Gotham is like drawn on or something. It's like they're paintings. The city really looks weird. Although the Batmobile is freaking awesome in that movie, and that's my favorite Batmobile ever. It's just that parts of the story are just a little bit meh. But still, it's an enjoyable movie, and I mean, back in the day there was nothing else. Superhero movies, you had the Christopher Reeve Superman, but I'm really not a fan of those movies. I mean, you could say they're cult classics, but story-wise, they're horrible. But then the Batman came, and you're like, whoa, somebody's taking this comic book stuff serious. You know, I did enjoy those, but then the other one came, Batman Returns, and that was such a piece of crap. I mean, the only good thing about that movie is like Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. She was like, prrr. But the whole Penguin's running for mayor storyline crap, and ugh. There was like 50 minutes of Batman in the entire movie.
Now, who's this high counselor?
Why?
Turned you into a second-rate thug.
I'll show you second-rate.
Talk, you, now.
Okay, let's talk about the mess of trouble you're in. And how I'm gonna knock that head sideways.
I mean, in that movie, the Penguin looked scary, right? And Catwoman looked freaking awesome. But what the hell's with all the rubber ducks in that movie? When he's the Penguin, he has Penguin as pets, which makes sense. I don't know why they're living at Gotham, because that's just really weird. But the Penguins save him and raise him, apparently. And luckily for that storyline, I guess, he looks like a penguin too, so it's weird. Then he has giant ass rubber duckies in the sewer. He knows how to speak English, he knows about politics and stuff like that. And then he rises from the sewer, and they're trying to make him a hero, trying to make him the new mayor. And even though he's a freaking creep, not because of the way he looks, but the way he acts, man, he's a horrible person. People are like, yeah, he should be the mayor. I mean, what the hell is going on with that? I mean, they're trying to pin everything on Batman, you know, everything that evil is because of Batman. At least they're trying to make it look like that. I mean, fine. I'm fine with that. You know, making him the bad guy, and then Batman later on reveals that he's actually the good guy. But the story is just stupid. Sorry to say that, but it's not the greatest. I mean, the look of the Penguin, I thought was fine, man. Making him look a little bit creepier, that was cool. Catwoman looked awesome. Michael Keaton, yeah, I think he's a cool Batman.
It's still on straight.
But they ruined that movie, man.
Damn scum. You should have killed me. Get off me.
Look, I'm not with them.
Whoever you are, they know you now. They catch you. You have the stones to refuse their amnesty?
Who are they working for?
Who's the only one who could keep metas like them in line?
Wonder Woman. Sinestro. On my way. I need to charge my ring, and you and I are gonna take a little trip.
I'll be happy to see Green Arrow die again. Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, now Hal Jordan. This just keeps getting better.
Alright guys, next time we'll fight Sinestro. Till then,